This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on Endiva Limited, ticker NDVAF. I just made a video about Sundial and talked about a little bit about Endiva. I've never done a video on Endiva, so here we go. But ticker NDVAF, and you can see this one trades here over the counter, so I always recommend Fidelity. If you can't get it there, try TD Ameritrade or any of the other major brokerages. Fidelity and TD is what I use mostly for these type of stocks. But here you can kind of see what it's done over the last 3 months. Kind of came down like a lot of the other MJ plays, and kind of hit the bottom around 420 in this May 3rd range, and then I think we're going to kind of start seeing them go back up here throughout the summer is kind of what my hopes are. So currently showing this one as a buy, so and that's out of based on one analyst, so woohoo, one analyst, but better buy than a sell. So here's another look here at bar chart. The day's low of 0.3255, the high of 0.3505, previous close of 34.33, and kind of small volume on this one compared to especially Sundial of 228,000 shares, average volume of 102,000, weighted alpha of 21.70. Here's the 5-day change, 52-week range, and feel free to pause and go over the rest there for yourself. And Endiva to report first quarter results for fiscal year 2021 on Tuesday, June 1st. So yesterday, so I missed it by a day, but still relevant information if you're looking into this one. So they are the here's the ticker again on the OTCQX. So they're a leading MJ producer in MJ edibles and other MJ products. Will report first quarter fiscal 2021 results on Tuesday, June 1st, so yesterday. The company will hold the conference call, which is already passed, and the investor presentation. So unfortunately missed that. I'm a day late on that one. So this kind of goes over about Endiva, sets the standard for quality and innovation in MJ. As a MJ licensed producer, Endiva creates premium pre-rolls, flower capsules, and edible products, and provides production and manufacturing services to peer entities. In Canada, Endiva produces and distributes an award-winning Bang chocolate, Wana sour gummies, Wana Quick, Ruby Jewels chewable tablets, Ruby MJ sugar, Sapphire, salt, so quite a few different ones. Some that I haven't heard of, so and I've looked at quite a few MJ companies, so we'll see what that produces in sales for them. So kind of a unique flavors there. Endiva reports first quarter fiscal 2021 results, and so the leading MJ producer of MJ edibles and other products is pleased to announce its fiscal and operating results for 2021. So kind of some of the same information that we've already went over. We're pleased to report continued growth in our business, strength in retail sell-through, improvement in market share, and a tripling of our net revenue year over year. On a sequential basis, the first quarter of 2021 presented temporary challenges resulting from seasonality and provincial lockdowns. And so some of the companies were up last year, even though we were in a pandemic, which is always good to see. And so a lot of people didn't have anything, I should say, better to do, so they went and picked up some products, and there you go, to pass the time. So But here kind of goes over some highlights of the revenues, the net revenue, gross profits. Here's the April 2021 market share, hits a new record. And so as time goes on, I would assume they're all going to hit new records because it just becomes more popular. More states become legalized, whether medicinally or recreationally. And here's kind of some of the sales. 52 market share, 52%, 50%. So you can kind of see what some of their products are doing. Operational highlights. You can find all this on Markets Insider. There's quite a bit of information in there. Sundial growers or Endiva, which is better, buy. And I kind of went over some of this information on my Sundial video that I just did. So this suggested investors consider High Tide, which I've also talked about here on the channel quite a few times. Piece of news I overlooked when writing my May commentary could change my perception of Sundial. I neglected to consider the company's February investment and loan arrangement with London, Ontario-based Endiva. Sundial bought 25 million Endiva shares at 44 cents. And for Sundial, it gets 18.45% of Endiva and almost 1 million in annual interest payments. And I'm just going to slowly scroll through here, so feel free to pause and go over that information. Sundial stock and retail expansion. And they've been expanding and raising cash, and we'll see what they continue to do throughout the end of the year. So could be an interesting year for a lot of the MJ plays. And again, you can find this on MSN Money. More intrigued about Sundial stock. I've talked about Sundial stock numerous times, how it's kind of irritated me from time to time, but eventually pulls out of it. They've been below $1 for about a month, and now we're up above, so we'll see if they can continue to hold. Buy alert from Ultra Bulls. Endiva reports record market shares for February 2021. Sundial for the long term. And I'm long term on a lot of MJ plays, and the longer you hold them, the more they should go up. That's just how I look at it. But again, I don't give tax, legal, or trading advice. So currently at 34 cents. Boom, we have coverage, $1.50 year end price target. So we'll see if they pull that off. Joint venture between Sundial and SAF Group. I already kind of covered that on my Sundial video. So it just kind of talks a lot about Endiva and Sundial. They kind of go hand in hand here on StockTwits. Over here to tip ranks, nothing to show. So no ratings for Endiva. But that's all the information that I have. Currently showing a buy, so I might look to pick up some shares on this one, see what happens with it, and see if we can get a dip here, maybe 33, 32 cents. So see what happens here with it throughout the day. But if you have this one, go ahead and list it in the comments and how many shares you have, and if you have any other MJ plays, that would be interesting to know as well. And smash that like button if you haven't already, and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.